following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Now it's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Runnings is celebrating 75 years in business with an incredible 2022 Ford truck giveaway. Just imagine you hitting the road in a brand new fully loaded Runnings Red Super Crew 4x4 truck. Don't imagine it. Make it happen by entering to win now through August 10th. To register, grab a prize card from your local Runnings store or visit runnings.com/2022 Ford truck giveaway. No purchase necessary. Must be 18 or older to enter. Enter to win today. And thank you for shopping at Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the second, about to get started between Post 400 and St. Mike's. It's going to be Evan Saunders leading things off here in the bottom of the second. 0-0 your score in what has been a quick-moving game thus far. Some good pitching and defense as Bryant fires in the first pitch for a strike. Saunders, Seibert, and Luster, the three due up. 0-1 pitch. Fastball inside, taken to even the count. One and one from Bryant as that breaking ball is fouled the other way. Bryant with 2 strikeouts already, those 2 coming in the bottom of the first and looking for number 3 right here. As that pitch is going to be flared out towards center field and dropping for the first hit of the game. That one between Lucht and Hansen. 1 up and 1 on for the Saints. So chalk that up as a single for Evan Saunders. It brings up Trey Seibert. Saunders over at first after the single. For Matt Bryant, 17 pitches on the game thus far, 4 balls and 13 strikes. As Seibert shows bunt, just trailing down the line and foul. Looked to have a good looking speed on it, but could not quite keep it on the right side of that chalk. Count is at 0-1. Now Bryant will fire back over to first as Saunders trots back in. We saw Drew Rarick pick off a runner back in the first game. That one back in the first inning. 0-1. That pitch grounded over towards Hansen at second. Can they get 2? Firing back over to first, and the pick just couldn't quite scoop it. Was by Swinger. So they'll get the lead runner in Saunders as that's the first out of the inning, and Seibert will be safe over at first.
Fielder's choice brings up number 5, Ryan Luster.
That brings up Ryan Luster with 1 on and 1 down. Bryant working from the stretch, checking the runner. Pitch on the way and taken on the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Also be bringing you up to the minute coverage of West Fargo as well, as I've got that one pulled up on my screen for those curious on the happenings out on West Side as they take on Grand Island, as that pitch is fouled off by Luster. Quick 0-2 count. And Luster will dig back into the box. 0-2 from Bryant. Off speed and fouled off. Bryant's been going to that breaking ball a lot throughout many different parts of the count thus far and used it to great success as he gets Luster to foul that one off. Now a quick fire back over towards first. Did they get the tag? Not quite. Looked like they might have caught the runner Cybrant napping for a second, but just able to beat out the tag. Oh-2 pitch. Fastball popped up very high out towards left field. Graff tracking back near the warning track and making the catch for out number 2. As the runner Cybrant will be held up over at first. That brings up Ryan Fisher. Fisher has one on with 2 down now in the bottom of the second. 0-0 your score between Post 400 and St. Mike's. Post 400 in their blue uniforms and St. Mike's in what seems to be a camo pattern with gray, blue, and white. Bryant's first pitch dropping into the zone for strike 1. Fisher stepping out, now settling back in. Bryant firing back over to first again as that ball takes a bounce over towards second. Cybrant is safe, and oof, looks like he might have got the worst of that one as he will walk it off. Now settle back onto the bag. Catcher Crescent will head out to the mound and maybe give the runner a second or two to cool off as he'll get a new ball. One of those unwritten rules. Pitch on the way and popped up high into foul territory. Now a 2-strike count to Fisher. Bryant looking to retire the side here in the bottom of the second. 1-2 pitch, check swing, and he took it for a ball. Fisher able to lay off. It's now a 1-2 count. One-two pitch, taken up high for ball 2. Bryant checking the runner again. 2-2 as the runner goes. It's flared out, carrying out towards the gap. On the run is Sen. It carries back over towards the wall. Sen lays out, and he made the catch. Oh my goodness. What a catch from Chayton Sen, and that's going to end the second. Acrobatics in the outfield, and we'll take it to the top of the third here. It's the Stars and the Saints on Magnitude Sports. 0-0 your score, and we're back with more baseball after a few words from your sponsors.
Signarama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signarama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signarama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signarama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
And we're back. We rejoin you live from Omaha, Nebraska. Stars and the Saints here in the Creighton Prep Tournament, and due up for the Stars in the top of the third. It's going to be Eli Mock, Oliver Luckton, Jackson Beiswinger, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. A fantastic catch by Chayton Sen out in right field to send this game to the top of the third. One of the many highlight reel grabs he's had out in right throughout this season. So here is Eli Mock to start things off here in the top of the third. Mock over at third base like he was in game one. A mainstay in the corner of the infield for post 400 as Mock takes the first pitch for strike one. Of course, Eli's brother Andy used to also play for the Stars back last year over at first. As the 0-1 comes in, the Mock-to-Mock connection, as Mike would always like to say. Count is even to Mock. 1-1 pitch, and he takes for ball two. 28 pitches thus far for Zach Hinsky, 13 balls and 15 strikes. 2-1 on the way, and Mock takes high for ball three. Hinsky working fairly quickly as well out on the bump. (3-1), big chop from Mock for strike two. Now a full count. And a payoff pitch upcoming. Payoff pitch, and he got him swinging for strike three. It's another Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout and your first out of the inning. And it brings up Oliver Lucht. Lucht has the bases empty with one away.
Now batting number 3, Oliver Lucht.
For Zach Hinsky, already 3 strikeouts in this game. Strong start for him on the mound as Lucht swings and fouls off the first pitch. Three strikeouts for Hinsky and 2 for Matt Bryant. These two pitchers locked in early on. 0-1 Lucht driving down the line and foul for strike two. Over towards the Stars dugout. And he'll settle back in with a 2-strike count. Oh, 2 pitch, that one also fouled off. So 3 straight foul balls by Oliver Lucht. Now the catcher Luster is going to walk out to the mound and have a word with his pitcher for a quick moment, as it looks like the Islanders and Patriots game has just started. That one can also be found over on Magnitude Sports. West Fargo and Grand Island. The Islanders and the Patriots over at West Side here in Omaha. 2 different fields here today, and Mike and I will be bouncing back and forth between those two, as I'll be taking the West Fargo game tomorrow. And he'll be taking the Stars. Another 0-2. That one also fouled off. 4 straight foul balls for Oliver Lucht. And the lefty center fielder will settle back in. 0-2 pitch, and he got him. Another strikeout for Hinsky, now his 4th on the game. And the second out of the inning. And it brings up the number 9 hitter, Jackson Beiswinger. Beiswinger over at first base for the Stars. First pitch to Beiswinger as he takes for strike one. Hinsky locked in already, 4 strikeouts and breezing through the lineup as the second pitch is going to be popped up very high and foul. And he's on the verge of number 5 right here with an 0-2 count. Bryant locked in on the other end as well. 0-2 pitch, high and outside for ball one. Hinsky maybe getting the green light to waste one right there with an 0-2 count, and Beiswinger laying off. 1-2, Beiswinger chopping it back up towards the pitcher over his head. He's digging for first, the throw on the way, and he's safe. So there's your first hit of the game for post 400, an infield single for Jackson Beiswinger.
6, Matt Bryant.
1 hit apiece for these two teams as we go back to the top of the order in the pitcher, Matt Bryant. Bryant grounding out towards short on the first pitch of the game, his first time up. He's 0 for 1. First pitch to Bryant as the runner goes. Beiswinger over towards second. Throw on the way, and the tag is not quite in time as the ball popped out. So Beiswinger safe over to second. Runner now in scoring position for post 400. Now to Bryant as he sends it foul. One pitch. Fouled straight back for strike two. Now a 1-2 count to Bryant after back-to-back foul balls. St. Mike's looking to send this game to the bottom of the third. 1-2. Chopped back towards the pitcher, Hinsky, who will take his time and fire over to first for out number 3. So that's going to do it for the top half of the third as one is left on. One hit, no runs, no errors as we send it to the bottom of the third. Back with more baseball on the Magnitude Sports Network after a few commercials. It's going to be Groves, Hinsky, and Miller do up the 8, 9, and 1 for St. Mike's.
You may already know that at Clothes Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Clothes Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Clothes Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Life is busy, and we all get distracted from time to time. But at Starion, they work hard to keep what's important to me in focus. They are continually upgrading their technology, so I can spend more time playing and less time banking. And although I can do almost all of my banking away from the branch, visiting my banker in person puts a smile on my face and reminds me they're always there for me, ready to help.
And we're back. We rejoin you live as we're about to start the bottom of the third inning. It's going to be Ashton Groves leading things off.
Ashton Groves.
Groves, Hinsky, and Miller, the 8, 9, and 1 hitters, due up against Matt Bryant, who has 28 pitches unofficially on the game. 6 balls and 22 strikes for Bryant. And pitch number 29 is taken for strike 1. 0-0 your score here in the bottom of the third. Also have a score update out on West Side as Grand Island is off to a strong start. 3-0 up over the West Fargo Patriots. Count now at 0-2 to Groves, and Grand Island is batting with the bases empty and a full count with one down in the top of the first. Count now at 1-2 to Groves after taking that ball. 1-2 pitch. Bryant's fastball got him. Got him looking low in the zone for strike 3. First out of the inning.
Number 24, Zach Kalinsky.
Brings up Zach Linsky. Linsky, the pitcher for St. Mike's here, as he chops at that one for strike 1. 0-1 from Bryant. Fastball popped up very, very high out towards the bleachers and bouncing over the school for strike 2. Very fast moving game. 34 minutes into this one, already in the bottom of the third as the pitch comes in, and got him swinging as Crescent will tag him. It's back-to-back strikeouts for Matt Bryant as Linsky goes down. It's 2 down now for the leadoff man. Noah Miller, who's 0 for 1, striking out his first time up. And for Matt Bryant, already 4 strikeouts on the game. First pitch to Miller, and it's going to be sent out towards center field. Lucht will drift on over and make the catch. You can see the infield running in before he even got it That's the faith they have in their center fielders. That ends the third. It's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no nothing. To the top of the fourth we go. We'll be back with more baseball. Don't go anywhere. It's the Stars in the sixth on Magnitude Sports.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
All right, welcome back. Top of the fourth, about to get started between St. Mike's and Fargo Post 400. It's going to be Chayton Sen, Easton Rarick, and Caden Graff, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, due up for the Stars here in the fourth. And for Chayton Sen, he's 0 for 1, grounding out his first time up. And he also made a spectacular play out in right field earlier on in this one. One of the many highlight reel grabs he's had out in right. Linsky will settle back out onto the mound. He's got 44 pitches on the game, 16 balls, 28 strikes, and a lot of strikeouts as well. First pitch is inside to Sen for ball one. And for those that tuned into game one, that one against 5 Points, we talked about the dubious stat of Ryberg getting hit 19 times by a pitch in spring, and Chayton Sen has been hit over 30 times by a pitch. And he nearly got hit right there on the first pitch, as he's now looking at a 2-0 count. And Sen swings at that one for strike one. 2-1 on the way and taken on the outside part of the zone for strike two. Count now even to Sen. Just one hit apiece for these two teams here through 3 innings of play, as that pitch is fouled off. Seen some good pitching and defense thus far in this game. Pitch number 50 upcoming for Linsky. 2-2. Off speed, taken up high for ball 3. It's now a full count to Chayton Sen with a payoff pitch upcoming. The 3-2. That one fouled off. Looked to be almost the handle of the bat right there, as that one flew in a maybe less than intended angle and had a different sound to it, but he stays alive and the count remains where it is. Another 3-2, and he got him swinging for strike 3. It's another strikeout. These two pitchers locked in.
Number 2, Easton Rarick.
Easton Rarick due up next. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out. Rarick has the bases empty with 1 away. First pitch from Linsky, and Rarick takes high for ball 1. Working quickly, here's the 1-0 from the windup, and it's in for a strike to even the count. 1-1 dropped in for strike 2. So Linsky with 5 strikeouts on the game, and for Matt Bryant, 4. Already a combined 9 strikeouts between these two pitchers. Count out 1 and 2 to Rarick as he steps out of the box. And a big pitch upcoming. 1-2, and he got him. Got him swinging for the second out of the inning. It's back-to-back Buffalo Wild Wings strikeouts for Zach Linsky. And it's 2 down now for Caden Graff.
Back-to-back Ks. Brings up number 11, Caden Graff.
Graff walking his first time up. He's got the bases empty with 2 away. Hayden Crescent in the on-deck circle. And you can see has his catcher's equipment on, at least part of it. We'll see if he gets to settle into the box here or not in the 4th. Already almost halfway through this game. Once the 3rd out is recorded, then we will be, as that one is lined out towards center field. On his horse is Olsen as it goes over his head all the way to the wall. Graff thinking extra bases, and he's going to dig for 3rd. Graff now being waved home for the moment, and now he'll be told to slide in with a triple. Caden Graff with a triple. It's the 2nd hit of the game for the Stars.
That triple brings up number 20, Hayden Crescent.
And now a big spot here for Hayden Crescent. Crescent has the go-ahead run only 90 feet away in a 0-0 ball game. Crescent striking out his first time up. He's 0 for 1, but he has a chance to really put his stamp on the game right here. First pitch, Crescent chopping at it, and it's foul. Crescent, another one of those hitters that has extra base power in his bat. One of the few post 400 players to hit a home run this season. 0-1, and it's in for strike 2. Big spot in this game here in the top of the 4th. That one, ooh, looked like it might have hurt right there as he fouls it off of his shin. The count stays at 0-2, and Crescent will take his time, maybe walk it off, rub some dirt on it. Another big pitch upcoming. And back into the box he goes. 0-2. And it's taken for a ball. Crescent will watch that one go by and stay in the box at 1-2. One, two. Crescent takes inside for ball 2. Even count now to Hayden Crescent, who settles back into the box. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 down. And he got him. Linsky got him swinging for the 3rd out of the inning. A huge Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout. As we're now halfway through this one, to the bottom of the 4th we go, and your score remains 0-0. Graff stranded over at 3rd, and we'll see what St. Mike's has in store right after this here on Magnitude Sports.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we're back in action. Bottom of the 4th about to be started. Due up, it's going to be Hayden Olsen, Drew Luster, and Evan Saunders, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for St. Mike's. 0-0 your score after a huge strikeout to end the top of the 4th. After a Caden Graff triple, 1 of 2 hits on the game for the Stars, and 1 hit on the game thus far for St. Mike's. We'll see what they have in store right here as Matt Bryant is really settled in. A very efficient game for him thus far. Only 36 pitches, 7 balls, and 29 strikes.
Now batting number 9, Hayden Olson.
So here is Hayden Olson, who's 0 for 1 on the game, striking out his first time up. After the top of the first, it's Grand Island leading West Fargo 3-0 as Olson takes the first pitch high for a ball. 1-0 from Bryant. Popped up very, very high and well out of play. You'd have needed Mr. Fantastic to catch that one as the count is now even. One from Bryant. High and away for ball 2. Two-one pitch from the windup. And a big chop for strike 2. Count now even at 2 apiece to Hayden Olson, the first man due up in the bottom of the 4th. Just a little over halfway through this game and only 46 minutes gone. We're breezing right through. 2-2 up high for ball 3. What has been a good old-fashioned pitcher's duel thus far. Payoff pitch. And he got him swinging for strike 3. Another strikeout for Bryant. One down now for Drew Luster. Luster 0 for 1, grounding out his first time up. For Matt Bryant, now 5 strikeouts on the game. First pitch, Luster taking in the zone for strike 1. Working quickly, here's the 0-1. Off speed, chopped, carrying into fair play, and Bryant will scoop and fire over to first. The throw is on the way and in time. What a play by Matt Bryant for the second out of the inning.
That ground out brings up number 23, Evan Saunders.
Evan Saunders up next, and he's 1 for 1 with a single, the lone hit of the game thus far for St. Mike's. And we'll see what he has in store here. Bryant showing off his background over in the middle infield as well. You see him stationed at second base and shortstop a lot as he fires in the first pitch for strike 1 to Saunders. Count at 0-1. Second pitch, that one carrying out towards the very shallow part of the infield, or outfield, as Lucht will make the catch for out number 3. So it's a 1-2-3 inning, a couple of strikeouts for Matt Bryant as we end the 4th. Flying right through into the top of the 5th we go. We'll be right back with more baseball in a moment. Don't go anywhere. The Stars and the Saints on Magnitude Sports.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fire Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
And we're back live from Omaha, Nebraska. The Stars and the Saints. 0-0, a deadlock between these two teams as we start the top of the 5th. It's going to be Colby Hansen, Eli Mock, and Oliver Lucht, the 3 due up. For Colby Hansen, he's 0 for 1 on the game with a strikeout as they'll face off against the starter, Zach Linsky, back out for number 5, inning number 5 of pitching. First inning in the books as well over on West Side between the Islanders and the Patriots, and it's the Islanders leading 3-0 in that one as Hansen shows bunt and it's in for a strike. Trying to maybe bunt that one and take off down the line, but could not quite square it up, and he'll settle back into the box with an 0-1 count. Linsky from the windup on the 0-1 as it's taken low and away. Count now even to Hansen, who is over at second base here in game 2. Hansen takes for ball 2. 2-1 pitch, taken up high for ball 3. Hansen now working with a 3-1 count after the first pitch strike. Eli Mock in the on-deck circle for the Stars. And the 3-1 fouled off. Full count and a payoff pitch imminent. Three, 2 taken outside for ball 4. Hansen will walk. One up and one on for post 400 as Eli Mock will dig into the box. Mock 0 for 1, striking out his first time up with Hansen over at first. For Zach Linsky, pitch number 70 upcoming. Mock showing bunt and pulling back, taking off for second, and the throw is on the way, and they got him. Hansen gunned down over at second, caught stealing for the first out of the inning. And that empties the bases. Mock looking at a 1-0 count. First pitch in, a big chop from Mock as he evens the count. 1-1. And Mock swings and misses for strike 2. Swinging from his heels right there, and he'll settle back in with a 1-2 count. Now with one down after Hansen caught stealing, changing the complexion of this inning ever so slightly. 1-2 pitch, breaking ball, and Mock just getting a piece of that one. Some wicked movement on that pitch, and you could just barely hear the ping of the bat right there, and that was your clue that he was able to stay alive. Here's another 1-2. And Mock strikes out swinging for the second out of the inning. Another Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout for Zach Linsky. Now 8 strikeouts on the game for Zach Linsky. He has been rolling as it brings up Oliver Lucht. First pitch, and he'll take it for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Outside for ball 2. 2-0 the count now to Oliver Lucht. 75 pitches for Linsky. Here's the 2-0 as Lucht chops that over towards short. Luster will fire over to first. Some nice wheels by Lucht, and he's safe. How about that? Infield single, and it brings up the number 9 hitter, Jackson Beiswinger. Beiswinger 1 for 1 with a single in this ball game. That one also an infield single. One of the 3 hits of the game thus far for post 400. And Beiswinger will settle into the box. First pitch, Beiswinger takes for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to the first baseman. Lucht over at first, and always a threat to go as Beiswinger checks his swing, and they say he went for strike 2. Luck flashing that speed and that previous infield single. We'll see with an 0-2 count with 2 down if he has the green light right here. Pitch on the way, Beiswinger line shot into the outfield, carrying out for a base hit. Beiswinger now 2 for 2 on the game as Luck advances over to second.
That single brings up number 6, Matt Bryant.
Brings us back to the top of the order and the leadoff man, Matt Bryant. Bryant 0 for 2, grounding out his first 2 times up, and he's in a big spot right here with 2 on and 2 down. And it looks like we're going to have a meeting on the mound as well for St. Mike's as the infield and the manager will come on in and have a word with Zach Linsky, who is about to throw pitch number 80 on his start. Lucked over at second, Beiswinger over at first. Bryant in the box, that's the situation that they're facing. And you have to imagine in a game like this where runs have been at a premium that maybe just even 1 or 2 would be enough to win the game. So you really can't blame the Saints for having this meeting right here, talking shop and trying to get out of the inning before they turn it back over to their bats. And the meeting has been adjourned. Players will resume their spots throughout the infield, and the umpire will trot on back as well. Big at-bat right here for Bryant. First pitch on the way. Bryant showing bunt, popping it up high. It's playable as it drops into fair play and then foul. Luster watches that one roll back as it's an 0-1 count. And I had mentioned in a previous broadcast not too long ago, not often you see the fly-out bunt. We nearly saw one right there. Bryant will dig back into the box. Bryant's another one of those guys that has some speed on him. 0-1, Bryant up the middle. What a grab right there by the catcher, or the pitcher Linsky, who fires over to first for a huge third out. So that's going to do it here for the top of the 5th as 2 are stranded for the Stars. None coming across. It's still 0-0, deadlocked between the Stars and the Saints, and we're back with more baseball in a moment after this.
Signorama of Fargo is the trusted, preferred signage vendor of NDSU athletics. The global leader in the sign and graphic industry, Signorama is the way to grow your business. Competitive prices, free consultations and estimates, signage solutions that fit your budget. Signorama is locally owned and committed to community support. Trusted by the Bison, be a championship business with Signorama. Call or go online at sarvalley.com.
The Knickerbocker in Hickson, North Dakota is the place for you and your friends to come and enjoy cold drinks, great food, and sports all under a friendly and fun atmosphere. Whether it's the Vikings, Twins, Wild, NDSU Bison, or one of your favorite teams, watch all the games at the Knickerbocker. Open Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 a.m., and Sunday, 12 noon to 2 a.m. You can find the Knickerbocker at 412 Main Avenue in Hickson, just a 10-minute drive south of Fargo. Take University Drive, head south until you arrive.
And we're back. Bottom of the 5th, about to get underway here. It's going to be Trey Seibrandt leading things off. Seibrandt 0 for 1, reaching on a fielder's choices first time up. 0-0 your score between these two teams. It's been a fast-paced, defensive, and pitching-oriented game. Not even an hour into this one, and already in the bottom of the 5th. Seibrandt fouling off the first pitch, looking at an 0-1 count. Second pitch from Bryant, a looping breaking ball dropped in for strike 2. Quick 0-2 count. Seibrandt, Luster, and Fisher, the 3 up, the 5, 6, and 7 hitters. As that one is taken low for ball 1. Now we are just an hour into this ball game. 12:39 your local time. 1-2, hit the other way, carrying out towards right field. On the move is Sen, and he makes the catch for out number 1.
That fly out brings up number 5, Ryan Luster.
Ryan Luster up next, who's 0 for 1, flying out to left field his first time up, and he's got the bases empty with one away. Matt Bryant just threw his 50th pitch right there. Been a very efficient outing for him. 50 pitches through 4 1/3 innings of work. Bryant deals to Luster, who fouls it straight back. 0-1 the count. Second pitch taken for a ball. 1-1. Bryant from the windup working quickly, as that pitch is going to be popped up very, very high towards the shallow part of the infield. And it's going to be caught by Jackson Beiswinger for out number 2. Drifting over from his first base spot. And it brings up Ryan Fisher. Fisher 0 for 1, flying out to Chayton Sen his first time up, and he's got the bases empty with 2 away. As the Stars continue to breeze through this St. Mex lineup. First pitch to Fisher, who takes it on the outside part of the zone for strike 1. Nearly already in the 6th inning, no runs coming across, and you have to feel like maybe the first team to score will be the one to win, as Bryant drops that one in, but just outside for a ball. One on the way. That one fouled off for strike 2. And just like that, Bryant and the Stars 1 pitch away from ending the 5th. Count at 1-2 after the foul ball. And that one also fouled off. Oof, looks like it took a hit off the skull right there. Superintendent shaking his fist as the count remains at 1-2. Bryant kicks and fires, fouled off again. 3 straight foul balls for Ryan Fisher. Bryant's pitch, line shot, out towards left field. Graff on the move as it drops for a base hit. Fisher over to first. It is a 2-out single for Ryan Fisher.
Number 7, Ashton Groves.
Ashton Groves to follow. Second hit of the game for St. Mike's. Groves 0 for 1, striking out his first time up. First pitch, Groves takes for strike 1. Fisher, the runner, over at first, getting a bit of a secondary lead over there between first and second. And right on cue, Bryant firing back, but Fisher beating the tag. Oh, 1. Popped up high and foul. Quick 0-2 count to Ashton Groves. Bryant from the stretch. Fouled straight back, and Groves will stay alive. Count remaining at 0-2 as Groves will dig back in. Bryant dealing again as the runner goes, and it's fouled off again. 3 straight foul balls for Ashton Groves. Fisher will swim back over to first base. Another 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Ooh, off of Bryant. Coming over is Rarick, who gets the force out over at second. And that's going to do it for the 5th. As 1 is left on base. 1 hit for St. Mike's. None coming across. 0-0 your score as we approach the 6th inning. And we'll be right back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. It's Magnitude Sports with the Stars and the Saints.
Buffalo Wild Wings win-win value lineup gives you and your friends more for less. With buy one, get one half off traditional wings every Tuesday. Buy one, get one free boneless wings every Thursday. And $3 tolls every day. Only at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial, sales, and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, we're back. About to start the 6th inning of play here. 0-0 your score. What has been a low-scoring game is a no-scoring game. Chayton Sen, Easton Rarick, and Caden Graff, the 3 do up the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for post 400. And it looks like Linsky will remain out on the mound for St. Mike's. Linsky with 81 pitches on the game thus far, 30 balls and 51 strikes, and it's been a very strong outing for him as he also has 8 strikeouts as well. Taking a look at the numbers for Matt Bryant, 64 pitches for him and 5 strikeouts. And of course, both of these pitchers rocking with shutouts at the moment. Chayton Sen 0 for 2, grounding out and then striking out his last time up. We'll start things off.
Now batting number 9, Chayton Sen.
Sen will get a few practice cuts in and then settle into the box. Just 2 innings of regulation left. I say regulation as I would assume there would be extra innings of sorts should this game remain knotted up after 7. First pitch on the way to Sen, who takes it for a ball. Count at 1-0. Linsky's fastball finding the zone to even the count. One. As Sen will lay off as that pitch misses the zone for ball 2. The count at 2-1, a hitter's count to Chayton Sen. Linsky's pitch popped up and carrying out of play. That foul ball will even up the count. 2-2 pitch, check swing. Did he go? And he did not. Umpire appealing to the first baseline umpire, and now a full count at 3-2 to start things off in the top of the 6th. Payoff pitch. And it's going to be taken for ball 4. Sen will walk. 1 up and 1 on for post 400. Easton Rarick digging in next, and for Rarick, he's 0 for 2, grounding out and then striking out his last time up. Chayton Sen over at first after the full count walk. And the lefty shortstop will settle in here with a big spot, 1 on and no down. Showing bunts, popping it up, charging over was the third baseman Miller, but he just didn't quite have the gasoline to go get that one. Foul ball. Oh, 1 bunt being shown again as, that one got the bat. Looking like he used his bat more like a shield than a weapon right there, as count is now 0-2 to Rarick. Trying to get the runner Sen over to second. Count at 0-2 to Rarick. Linsky's pitch fouled off the other way. Rarick will settle back in. Count remaining where it is. All pitches have been fouled off in this at-bat. 0-2 Rarick chopped in the ground and fell. Linsky checking the runner over at first. Pitch on the way and fouled off again. 5 straight foul balls for East and Rarick. And if nothing else, he's at least driving up the pitch count of Linsky, who's up to 92 now, and that one sent high, and you guessed it, foul. Over towards the cages. Grand Island up 6-0 now over West Fargo as well. That game in the bottom of the second and can be found as well on Magnitude Sports. Another 0-2, and Rarick goes down swinging for the third strike and the first out. Or actually, they're going to call it a foul ball. So he just got a piece of it and stays alive with the 6th straight foul ball. Another 0-2. Rarick getting a piece of that one, carrying through the hole for a base hit. Persistence, the key word right there. Rarick finally squaring one up, and it puts on 2 for Caden Graff. Big time hit right there by the shortstop, and now Graff settling in. He's 1 for 1 walking, and then a triple his last time up. Sen over at second, Rarick over at first. Maybe the at-bat of the night right here. I say night. I'm so used to doing games later in the day. Only 12:52 here, so maybe the at-bat of the afternoon as Graff will show bunt, and it's going down the line and foul. Trying to send Sen and Rarick over. Maybe set up a situation where Crescent could settle into the box with 2 in scoring position, and a deep fly ball would score 1. We'll see if Graff goes with the bunt here again. 0-1, and he does show bunt, and he lays it down as that's going to be playable for the catcher, trying to get the lead runner, and they do. Now firing back over to first for the double play. Taking off for third is going to be Rarick, and Rarick is safe. So in a way, Post 400 gets what they want. They do trade an out for advancing the runner over to third. But it'll be runners on the corners as Graff is safe over at first and Rarick safe over at third for Hayden Crescent. It'll be chalked up as a fielder's choice on the bunt. Crescent 0 for 2, striking out his first 2 times up, and we have a meeting on the mound here for St. Mike's as they'll talk things over. A big spot right here. You have to imagine if Crescent could send one deep into the outfield, at least deep enough for Rarick, that would break the deadlock here and put Post 400 up on top. Linsky with 97 pitches on the game. You have to imagine he would like to try and finish out this inning. It'll be a tense couple of at-bats right here between the Stars and the Saints. Looks like West Fargo getting their first run of the game as well. Now 6-1 against Grand Island, the Islanders and the Patriots. The meeting will be adjourned as all the players will retake their spots on the field. Big at-rat right here for Crescent. First pitch, Crescent takes low for a ball. I believe it looks like, and it is, there is a courtesy runner over at first base as well. It'll be Nick Hasbargen running for Caden Graff, as Crescent will take that pitch for ball 2. So Hasbargen over at first and Rarick over at third for Crescent. And pitch number 100 upcoming for Zach Linsky. 2-0 inside for ball 3. Colby Hansen in the on-deck circle for post 400. Crescent takes for strike 1. 3-1 the count now to the catcher. 3-1 pitch. Ooh! That one got him. That's going to load the bases. He would have walked regardless on a 3-ball count, but he is going to wear it all the way down to first as he makes the long walk over. And now it's the bases loaded for Colby Hansen, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change as well. So we'll see who the new man out on the mound is, as there'll be fist bumps all around for Zach Linsky, who finishes off a very fantastic performance out on the mound. A lot of strikeouts, and he worked through 1 1/3 innings of shutout ball. And we'll see who the new pitcher is, as some of the players will run over as well for post 400 and meet with their coach. But we'll take a quick step back as the pitcher warms up, and when we come back, Hansen with the bases loaded, top of the 6th and 1 down. Don't go anywhere. Maybe the at-bat of the game right after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
While the scoreboard reveals the winner of an athletic contest, the real winners are the players, coaches, and fans who show good sportsmanship. Those who treat the game as a competition, show concern for an injured player, and accept all decisions from game officials. Please remember to be a good sport when attending a high school game. This message courtesy of Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome back. Top of the 6th with 1 down and the bases loaded. Doesn't get much bigger than this for Colby Hansen, who steps into the box, and will face off against the new pitcher out for St. Mike's, Hayden Olson. Olson will come in, and he's coming in a high leverage situation. I'll have a quick word with his catcher, Luster. And then we will see him square off against Hansen. Hansen 0 for 1, striking out and then walking his last time up. First pitch on the way, and Hansen hits it foul for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 the count. Olson working from the stretch. Pitch on the way and just missing the zone to even the count. One. Hansen pops it up very high, carrying out towards foul territory on the run. And it drops foul as Groves was trying to chase it down. Count now at 1-2. Olson looking for a huge second out. Hansen stepping out before settling back in. One, two. And he got him swinging for strike three, a huge strikeout. And the second out of the inning.
That K brings up number 15, Eli Mock.
Brings up Eli Mock. Mock 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in this game, and he's got the bases loaded with 2 away. Stars threatening to break this game open. They've got just 1 out to play with here in the top of the 6th. First pitch to Mock, a strike. Oh, 1. Mock sends it the other way and fell. Now 0-2 and Olsen looking for that also important third out. 0-2. Taken high for a ball. Mock stays alive. 1-2 now to Eli Mock. Olsen again. And that one popped up high. It should be playable as Fisher, the second baseman, will get underneath it, and it's a huge third out. 3 stranded. The bases remain loaded as we turn it over to the bottom of the 6th. Your score remains 0-0. St. Mike's and Post 400. And we're back with more baseball here in a moment on Magnitude Sports.
Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill is an experience that ignites your senses, featuring wood-fired rotisserie cooking. Grilling meat over an open flame creates that savory wood-roasted flavor, while the rotisserie rotation results in juicy and succulent meats. Doolittle's even has an outdoor fire pit that creates a relaxing setting to wine and dine for any occasion. Visit DoolittlesRestaurants.com for a full menu or to make a reservation. Doolittle's Wood-Fired Grill, 2112 25th Street South in Fargo, or call ahead at 701-478-2200.
Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th about to get started here, as it's a 0-0 ball game. And I believe we have a new hitter in the box as well for St. Mike's, as that one is going to be fouled off for strike 1. Bryant back out on the mound for inning number 6 of pitching.
Now batting number 14, Zach Romans.
And it's going to be Zach Romans in the box. Second pitch, Romans swinging at it for strike 2. Quick 0-2 counts to the pinch hitter. Hitting in the spot of the starting pitcher, Linsky. One-two from Bryant. Inside for ball 2. 2-2 to Zach Romans. Even count pitch. Romans hits it hard and foul. Inside pitch right there, maybe just a tiny bit ahead of it. And he'll settle back into the box as he stays alive. 70th pitch from Bryant on the way. And he got him swinging for strike 3. Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout for your first out of the inning.
Brings up number 2, Noah Miller.
Brings us back to the top of the order in Noah Miller. Miller 0 for 2, striking out and then flying out his last time up. First pitch to Miller. And it's a fastball taken for strike 1. 0-1. Fastball fouled off for strike two. Miller will look to protect the plate. Bryant kicking and firing off speed and high and tight. Hayden Olson, the new pitcher in the on-deck circle. As pitch comes in, and Bryant got him swinging for strike three. Another strikeout for Matt Bryant. It's 2 down for Olson. My goodness. Olson 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts in this game. And Bryant now up to 7 strikeouts on the game. As he continues to roll, as he'll throw pitch number 75, and it's taken high and away for ball 1. 1-0. Taken high for ball 2. 2-0 to Hayden Olson. And Bryant finds the zone with that pitch. Just past the 1 o'clock mark here. 1:06 your time in Omaha as the pitch comes in. And is going to be taken for strike 2. Bryant falling down in the count. 2-0 now back to 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 down. Pitch on the way. And it's taken outside for a ball. Olson has fought his way into a full count. Payoff pitch from Bryant. And he got him swinging. Bryant strikes out the side. And that's going to do it here for the 6th. As we go towards the 7th, your score remains 0-0. Final inning of play, most likely, here on Magnitude Sports. Upcoming, deadlocked between Post 400 and St. Mike's, and we'll be back in a moment after this.
Buying, selling, or leasing commercial real estate or farmland in the Fargo-Moorhead and surrounding area? From office to retail, industrial to multifamily, commercial land to farmland. As the #1 commercial sales and leasing brokerage in the FM region, Goldmark Commercial has the experience and skills to handle all of your commercial real estate and farmland needs with the highest levels of customer service and marketing around. Trust the experts at Goldmark Commercial Real Estate to lead your team to success.
All right, we enter the 7th inning, the final inning of regulation. 0-0 your score between the Saints and the Stars, and it's going to be Oliver Lucht leading things off. Lucht, Beiswinger, and Bryant, the 3 scheduled to hit. Lucht 1 for 2, striking out and then singling his last time up as he takes the first pitch for ball 1. Also have a score update over on West Side between the Islanders and the Patriots. Now 6-3. West Fargo cutting the deficit in half, as Lucht will swing at that one to even the count. And as soon as I say that, Grand Island scoring one, so now 7-3, and they've got the bases loaded as well. 1-1 to Lucht, who takes outside. Hayden Olson came in for relief in the previous inning, had to get 2 outs, and did just that with the bases loaded, and now working with the bases empty, looking for out number 1 as his pitch misses outside for ball 3. 3-1 now to Oliver Lucht, looking to reach base for the 2nd time in this game. And That pitch just catching the zone for strike two. Full count at 3-2 to Lucht. Payoff pitch taken outside, ball four. Lucht walks. It's 1 up and 1 on for the Stars.
That walk brings up number 13, Jackson Beiswinger.
Brings up Jackson Beiswinger, who's 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Been swinging a hot bat thus far, 4 post 400, and is one of the ideal guys to step in a spot like this. 1 on and 0 outs. Beiswinger showing bunt and laying it down the line. Taking off for second is Lucht, who's going to get in. Beiswinger digging for first, and he's out. So the bunt will advance Lucht into scoring position. And it brings us back to the top of the order in Matt Bryant. Bryant has a runner in scoring position with 1 away. He's 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Bryant, who's pitched a gem of a game, looking to help his own cause right here. First pitch, Bryant getting a piece of it, carrying out towards the outfield, and it's going to be caught out and left by Trey Seibrandt for out number 2.
That flyout brings up number 9, Chayton.
Here comes Chayton Sen. Sen with 1 on and 2 down. Sen is 0 for 2, grounding out, striking out, and then walking his last time up. And a big spot right here. First pitch, Sen swinging and chopping at it for strike 1. 0-1. Sen down the line and foul. Quick 0-2 count to Chayton Sen, looking to keep this inning alive. The go-ahead run Oliver Lucht over at second. 0-2. And Sen pops it up very high. It should be playable out in the infield. We'll see who calls for it. As the catch is going to be made by the shortstop Luster, and that's going to do it. So Lucht reaching base to start things off and then getting stranded at second as we head towards the bottom of the 7th. Still 0-0 between the Stars and the Saints. We'll see if St. Mike's can win it here with a walk-off. Don't go anywhere. Exciting finish on our hands after this on Magnitude Sports.
You may already know that at Close Mentor, you can shop great designer brands without the full designer price, and that you can bring your gently used items into Close Mentor and sell them for cash on the spot. Here's something else you should know. Buying and selling at Close Mentor aids in water preservation, reduces chemical pollution, decreases landfill waste, boosts your local community. That's right, it's resale, and it's better than retail. Be green and kind to the environment by selling your clothing and buying sustainable fashion for yourself.
Life is busy, and we all get distracted from time to time. But at Starion, they work hard to keep what's important to me in focus. They are continually upgrading their technology, so I can spend more time playing and less time banking. And although I can do almost all of my banking away from the branch, visiting my banker in person puts a smile on my face and reminds me they're always there for me, ready to help.
All right, we're back. Bottom of the 7th and final inning of regulation. Drew Luster stepping into the box, who's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Luster, Saunders, and Seibrandt, the 3 scheduled to hit. And for St. Mike's, the mission is simple. 1 run, and they win the game. First pitch taken by Luster for strike 1. Matt Bryant, who's been a warrior, back out on the mound for inning number 7 of pitching. As he fires that pitch, it's grounded over towards Rarick at short, coming on in and firing over to first for out number 1. Evan Saunders up next, who's 1 for 2, singling and flying out. In a game where no one has scored, it all comes down to this. Saunders will settle in. First pitch, Saunders line shot out towards left field, dropping for a hit. Over to first he goes. It's a 1-out single for Evan Saunders. Trey Seibrandt up next, who's 0 for 2, reaching on a fielder's choice and then flying out his last time up. He's got Saunders over at first. Big spot right here for St. Mike's. First pitch lined, hit over towards short. Can they get two as they'll get the lead runner over at second? Saunders out and Seibrandt safe over at first. He's reaching with a fielder's choice for his second time today. And it brings up Ryan Luster. Luster 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts, and the game rests squarely on his shoulders. Should St. Mike's want to win it right here? If not, we go to extras as Bryant will turn around and fire, trying to pick off the runner. First pitch of the at-bat, taken for strike one. Oh, 1 from Bryant. Taken on the outside part of the zone for strike two. Bryant looking to send this game into extras. 0-2. Taken low for a ball. Crescent knocking it down. Seibrandt, the runner over at first, was ready to take off, but Crescent was able to keep it in front of him. 1-2. Popped up high and carrying out of play as that one is going to be caught down the line, and Sen makes the catch for the third out of the inning. And so to extra innings we go. 0-0. We still don't have a winner between these two teams, and to the 8th we'll go right after this on Magnitude Sports. It's the Stars.
Do you have a teen ready for driving lessons? Don't know what they need to do or when things need to be done? If busyness keeps you from driving with them, then Gotta Go Driving School is the place to call. Jeff Weber at Gotta Go Driving School has been teaching driving lessons to all age groups since 1991. Call Jeff at Gotta Go Driving, 238-0236. Jeff will tell you to start planning ahead now. Don't wait. Got a new driver? Then it's Gotta Go Driving School. Talk to Jeff or go online at gottagodrivingschool.com.
Welcome to extra innings between the Stars and the Saints. It's 0-0, and it's going to be Easton Rarick leading things off here in the top of the 8th. Rarick 1 for 3, grounding out, striking out, and then singling his last time up. First pitch on the way, and Rarick takes for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Rarick taking for a ball. Count even. 1-1 from Olsen. Rarick getting a hold of that one, carrying out towards center field. On the move is the center fielder who makes the catch for out number one. 1 up and 1 down. And it brings up, it's going to be Nick Hasbargen who's settling in for Caden Graff. Hasbargen has the bases empty with 1 away. Once again, extra innings here, as originally scheduled to be a 7-inning game, but obviously all tied up as Hasbargen chases down low for strike one. Zeros all across the board for both these teams. Hasbargen, who came in originally as a courtesy runner for Graff, will now hit in Graff's spot here in the top of the 8th as he takes that pitch high for a ball. 1-1. Hasbargen laying off. Ball 2. Two one. Ball 3. Hayden Crescent scheduled to be the next hitter up, as you can see him in the on-deck circle. 3-1 pitch. Taken for a strike. Now 3-2. Full count. Payoff pitch up coming from Olson. And it's taken. Ball 4. Hasbargen walks. Runner on first now for Hayden Crescent.
That walk brings up number 20, Hayden Crescent.
Crescent 0 for 2, striking out his first 2 times up and then drilled by a pitch in his previous trip to the plate. Hasbargen over at first. Big spot for Crescent, who takes the first pitch. One 0. Crescent taking low for ball 2. Olson working from the stretches, finds the zone. 4 strike 1. Crescent taking that one. 2-1 the count. Olson stepping off now, checking out the runner Hasbargen. Two 1. Outside for ball 3. Crescent with the hitter's count. Colby Hansen on deck for post 400 as Crescent will walk. Ball 4 and now 2 on for the Stars. Colby Hansen up next, who's 0 for 2, striking out, walking, and then striking out again. And here comes the infield and the coach for St. Mike's as they'll talk things over. For Hayden Olson, he's on 33 pitches on the game, 15 balls and 18 strikes. He came in for relief back in the 5th inning of play, and we'll see what this means as these Stars will go meet with one of their coaches as well, Coach Bryant, going to have a word with the runners on base, and Colby Hansen, who's about to settle into the box. This game was zipping along for a moment, and of course, when you hit extra innings, that'll tack on a little bit extra time, but still only an hour and 43 minutes. Your time here in Omaha at 1:22 p.m. Of course, we got started early on in the morning, back at around 9:30, and game 2 getting started around 11:40. The meeting has been adjourned, and the players will retake their spots across the diamond as Hansen will settle in for a big at-bat. First pitch from Olson, and Hansen takes for strike 1. A 1 from the stretch. Hansen will hit that one, carrying out towards right field as it drifts foul. 0-2. About halfway through the game over on West Side as well, the Islanders and the Patriots, and it's the Islanders with a 7-3 lead over West Fargo. Oh, 2. Hansen getting into that one, carrying out towards the gap, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Being waved home is going to be Hasbargen. Hasbargen digging for home to try and break the tie, and he does. Rarick coming around, or Crescent coming around as well, and Crescent scores. It's a 2-run triple for Colby Hansen. And the first 2 runs coming across. The Stars taking a 2-0 lead over the Saints. Eli Mock up next. Stars leading for the first time today. First pitch to Mock, and he fouls it straight back. Count at 0-1 after the foul ball. Mock is 0 for 3, striking out his first 2 times up, and then a fly out in his previous trip to the plate. What a big hit, though, for Colby Hansen. 2 coming off his bat, and now Hansen digging for home on the suicide squeeze. Mock fouls it off. Trying to get an extra run right there. Oh, 2. Taken outside for a ball. Mock stays alive. One, 2 on the way. Mock fouling it off. And he'll dig back into the box. Count remaining at 1-2 after the foul ball. 3 foul balls in this at-bat. And Mock line shot up the middle. That's going to score 1 more. Hansen coming home, and now it's 3-0. The Stars roaring to life here in the top of the 8th.
That line drive by Mock brings up number 3, Oliver Luck.
Oliver Luck to follow. For Luck, he's 1 for 2, striking out, singling, and then walking. Another meeting on the mound here for St. Mike's as they'll talk things over, and got part of the infield in, at least one of the infielders, and then the other 3 meeting over by second base. Mock over at first for Oliver Luck. Hayden Olson with 41 pitches on the game now. It was now a 3-0 game. All 3 of those runs being scored here in the top of the 8th in extras. Looks like the umpire is heading over to the mound just to check up and see the state of affairs. As it looks like the meeting is going to be adjourned right as he saunters on over. And now looks like that there will be a new pitcher out on the mound as well. So Olson's night is done, and it's going to be Ryan Fisher taking the bump. Fisher will warm up. We'll take a quick break. 3-0 your score. The Stars leading the Saints here in extras. Back with more baseball in a moment after this.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back. Top of the 8th. Extra inning action here on Magnitude Sports between the Stars and the Saints. It's 3-0. The Stars plating 3 here in the top of the 8th. And it's going to be Oliver Luck facing off against the new pitcher, Ryan Fisher. First pitch, Luck will take for strike 1. Of course, 2 of those runs coming off the bat of Colby Hansen, a triple, and then Hansen would end up scoring not too long after. Mock with a line shot to bring him home, and Mock is the runner over at first. As Luck takes outside for a ball to even the count. 1-1 on the way. And Fisher's pitch is up high for ball 2. Now a hitter's count at 2-1 to Oliver Lucht. Fisher from the stretch. Taken outside for ball 3. Jackson Beiswinger, the number 9 hitter, on deck. Pitch coming in and fouled straight back by Lucht. Now a full count. Back to the pump, Fisher goes. Payoff pitch as the runner goes, and it's fouled up and out. And Mock will head back over to first. Here's another 3-2. And it's taken for ball 4. Lucht will walk. 2-1 now for post 400 as Jackson Beiswinger settles in.
Now batting number 13, Jackson Beiswinger.
Beiswinger 2 for 2, singling twice and then a sacrifice bunt his last time up. First pitch, Beiswinger takes high for a ball. One-0. Taken for ball 2 as Mock will head over to third and Lucht will head on over to second. Beiswinger settling back into the box. He's now got 2 in scoring position. Stars with 3 runs here in the top of the 8th and maybe threatening for 1 or 2 more. 2-0 pitch popped up very, very high, carrying out towards foul territory and now drifting back in. And it's going to drop. Heading home is going to be Mock, who touches home safely, and it makes it a 4-0 game. Oliver Lucht over to third as well. Beiswinger over to second.
That hit scores another run, bringing up number 6, Matt Bryant.
Back to the top of the order, and Matt Bryant. So Bryant 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and then a flyout his last time up. First pitch, Bryant flaring it out towards the infield, and it's going to be caught by Miller, the third baseman, for out 2. Lucht and Beiswinger will hold up on the corners. Brings up Chayton Sen with 2 away. Sen 0 for 3, grounding out, striking out, walking, and then flying out as he takes the pitch for strike 1. So 4-0 your score now after 1 more driven home and what has been a strong inning for the Stars. Sen fouling it off for strike 2. And once it turns over to the bottom of the 8th, they'll look to close it out. Oh, 2. And it's going to be tapped foul. Sen will get a piece and stay alive. Here's another 0-2. Breaking ball taken high. Fisher's pitch, grounded hard and foul. Another 1-2 from Fisher. And he got him looking for strike 3. So Fisher will end the top of the 8th with a Buffalo Wild Wings strikeout, as 2 are stranded, but 4 score for the Stars. We take it towards the bottom of the 8th, and we'll see if they can close it out here on Magnitude Sports. Scheduled hit going to be Fisher, Groves, and Romans, and we'll see if the Saints can pull off a miracle on Magnitude Sports.
Looking for a new home? Make home happen by getting pre-qualified for free with Sean Carlson at Town & Country Credit Union. He'll help you find the best mortgage options for you and keep the process running smoothly from beginning to end. With a 97% satisfaction rate, awesome rewards, low fees, and great rates, it's clear why members love Town & Country Credit Union. Stop in or visit townandcountry.org to find out how you can become a Town & Country member today. Insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Sweet Shots is Fargo's premier golf entertainment destination. Sweet Shots will host your birthday, bachelorette party, corporate events, date nights, or a night out with friends and family. Need help with your golf game? Visit with one of Sweet Shots' PGA teaching pros. Hungry? They have a full food and beverage menu too. Try your shot in one of 60 climate control hitting suites or one of 5 indoor full swing simulators that include golf, hockey, hunting, football, soccer, and zombie dodgeball. Make the trip to 3400 James Way South in Fargo or visit sweetshots.com for much more.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. And the Saints have 3 outs to try and score 4 runs. And we'll see if they can do just that as Matt Bryant heads back out for another inning of pitching. And the first pitch is going to be popped up out in foul territory and dropping for a foul ball, 0-1. Bryant on 89 pitches, 20 balls and 69 strikes. And he has been a workhorse to say the least. Ryan Fisher, the new pitcher, 1 for 2 with a flyout and a single in this game. Second pitch from Bryant, and he drops it in for strike 2. Quick 0-2 count to Fisher. 0-2 as he gets a piece of it, and it goes out of play. Fisher settling back in. Another 0-2. And that one going to be getting off the end of his bat as it'll be caught out in right field by Sen for out number 1. 1 down and 2 to go for post 400. Brings up Ashton Groves. Groves 0 for 2, striking out and then grounding out his last time up. First pitch, breaking ball in for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 to Groves. Second pitch from Bryant, and that one is going to be sent out towards the outfield very high and should be playable. And it's going to be caught out and left for out number 2. 2 down and 1 to go now for the Stars. And it all comes down to Zach Romans. Base is empty, 2 down for Zach Romans. St. Mike's trails by 4. First pitch to Romans, and he takes outside for a ball. 1-0 from Bryant. Firing, and that one outside for ball 2. Bryant from the windup working quickly. His fastball is going to be tapped foul. Two and 1 to Romans. Bryant's pitch, a fastball taken on the corner for strike 2 and the count even. And now just like that, St. Mike's down to their final strike. 2-2. Got him for strike 3, and that's your ball game. Another strikeout for Matt Bryant, a complete game shutout for Matt Bryant, and post 400 winning it in extras. Your final score after 8, 4-0, all 4 coming across in the top of the 4th. A thrilling way to end the day for the Stars as they split their first 2 games, and we'll bring you more coverage of them tomorrow out at the Creighton Prep Tournament. You have coverage of the West Fargo Patriots as well. That one can be found on Magnitude Sports as they square off against Grand Island. It's 8-4 with the Islanders up on top over the Patriots, and we'll bring it back tomorrow as well. We'll have coverage of the Stars and the Patriots as they continue their journey throughout this tournament. But one final time for Eric Tiongson here on Magnitude Sports. Your final score, 4-0. The Stars with the victory here in Game 2. And that's going to do it for today. Hope each and every one of you had as much fun watching these games as I had doing them. And until next time, have a great day and hope to see you all again soon.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.